Good morning, everybody. This is the day that the Lord hath made. We shall rejoice, we shall sing, we shall be glad in it. I am so thankful and appreciative for everything that is going on in my life, and I trust that you are the same. I'm Dr. Julia Royston of BK Royston Publishing, Royal Media and Publishing for the Kingdom Ministries and the Book Business Boss Consulting, helping you get your message to the masses, turn your words into wealth, and be a book business boss. First off, to find everything about me, all that's going on with me, all of my online stores and everything is at juliakroyston.com. As a matter of fact, while I'm talking about it, all the stores are on sale. 25% on everything getting prepared for 2025. So use the code Royston Holiday. That's Royston Holiday. All lowercase and JuliaAKRoyston.com. That is my Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, Cyber Monday, and every other day because I have compiled a lot of courses, books, and everything to help inspire you, inform you, and encourage you, as well as children's books to help with literacy and enlightenment. And so I'm super excited about everything. It doesn't expire until January, so we'll be talking about that all month long. So let's make it December to remember. Not only remember it, we want to regroup and then we want to revive to thrive in 2025. Yeah. Oh, look, I made a whole tag. And so first off, gratitude. First Thessalonians 5:18 says, "In everything give thanks." And I know that we just celebrated, as of this recording, Thanksgiving, and I saw the pictures online, social media, had a wonderful dinner and all that good stuff. We were missing um, some people that have gone on the glory, change of plans, family dynamics. So we've got to be grateful and thankful. A lot of the posts that I've been seeing of family members, some are seniors and have lived past 70 or 80 years, and some are mighty young. Because I'm 61, and when I start seeing the numbers where they're 30 and 40-year olds, I'm like, woo wee, that's a baby. Especially those in your 30s. I'm old enough to have been my child, and I've seen people grieving over their child. So I'm thankful for everything that he's done for me. I'm grateful for everything that he's doing in my life. I'm grateful for everything that I've either had a hand in, encouraged you, motivated. Some things I don't even know. When I put this out, I guess in February, it'll be 5 years that I've been going live on at 9:30. Whether I pre-record, whether I'm live like I am today, live, but I have strived to make sure. Now, a few technical glitches, but overall, I can name those on one or two hands over the 4.5, almost 5 years. But I've strived to continue to encourage you and just be the messenger. So, number one, to make it a December to remember, regroup, and revive. We should be thankful, grateful to God that He brought us this far, grateful to God that we're still clothed, as the old folks say, and in our right mind. Grateful that we have the family members that we have left. Grateful for the family members that we've known and that have even gone on. Sure, we cry, we miss them, we should. Um, we're sad that they're not with us. We should. Sometimes we laugh when we remember them. Sometimes we cry when we remember them. Sometimes we start saying the words they used to say. Ooh, and Daddy used to say, and Mama says, I still say, and Granddaddy used to say, and Deacon this one said, and Pastor that one said. Ooh, I'm showing my age. But I have gratitude for what I've been taught, what I've been through. I wouldn't take nothing for my journey because that's my journey. And I know some of you have regrets, things that you would change. But I learned on the other end of it. I'm striving never to make those mistakes again, even though I'm definitely not perfect and make them all the time. And I think, you said you weren't going to do this again, and you did it again. But, God brings us, forgives us, we forgive ourselves, and we keep moving. I'm thankful for his leading and guiding. I'm thankful for his protection over the dangerous highways. Oh, y'all, planes, trains, and automobiles. Oh, especially automobiles, other people's automobiles coming in our lane, cutting us off. Okay, I have a little road rage. Even when I remember a little road rage, but I'm just grateful he brought us through with no major accidents, low tire pressure sometimes, checking oil, whatever. But he brought us through. No, down in the ditch. Jesus, I prayed for people I saw. Ooh, Bronson, that just happened. Jesus help them. And then see the ambulance, car is on fire. People, ooh, I've seen a lot. I added it up. I think we've traveled. We got one more place to go if the snow will hold up and we get there. One more place to go. I think all of us all together it'll be between 40 and 41 places. That's a lot. There's only 52 weeks in the year. Hello. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I still have the energy. I still have the passion, and I'm still moving. I'll be moving with greater wisdom, even more strategic. I said that 2 years ago. But that's where we're going. So number one, December to remember, regroup, and revive is gratitude. And the scripture told us that everything gives thanks. Number two, we got some decisions to make. And one of the best ways to make a decision that I recommend now, you do your own thing. And even after I do this, I'm still planning, preparing. God lead me, God. I'm still going back. So just because I'm not necessarily down on my knees, because my knees won't let me do it, I'm in a prayerful mode. So in Matthew 26 and 36, Jesus said, "Sit here while I go and pray yonder." I'm going a little further up so I can pray. And that's where the discussion really happens. That's where the decisions are made. That's where we're seeking God for where He wants us to be and what He wants us to do. Even if He showed us what He wants us to do, where He wants us to be, give us the steps, order our steps, give us the strength, the courage, the wisdom, the finances, the budget to be able to move forward with what we see. Help us to be a great steward of what you've actually put in our hands, but we have decisions to make. I realized that February, it'll be 17 years in business, and I had to make one of those critical decisions that I really didn't like doing. I had to say no. I couldn't do it. No, I'm not there. No, I'm not gonna spend my money on that. No, I can't be there. I'm sorry. And I really felt bad because probably 10 years ago I've been going for broke. It didn't matter. I'm going for it. But I realized I can't be everywhere. I can't do everything. As much as my heart does, my money won't let me sometimes, and I have it already designated somewhere else, or uh, it's just not for me to do. And so, therefore, sometimes I have to say no and make that hard decision to possibly disappoint someone. And hmm, that's a hard one, but I have to make decisions based on God and praying that He lead and guide me. And Brian is also, as they say, on that list. No, we're not going there. No. But praying and seeking God for your next steps are really, really critical. And making sure that you execute and you actually do it. Because timing is everything. And so even though he might have shown you something, you're like, how's it gonna happen? I just got a prophecy the other day, and I'm like, how's it gonna happen? Oh Lord, help me to be ready. Help me to be and what's that look like? And but I have to leave it in his hands. I have to um be ready to make those critical decisions. And those critical decisions to make no to say no and not do a thing, or he says no, it's not time for that yet, or he says no, you don't never need to do that. Some things are out of season or not the right time and not season. Some things are not designed for you. You're not supposed to do them at all. and that's somebody else. And you're human, so you can look over there going, "Well, I could do that." But then you realize, no, it's not designed for you. You weren't created for that. You weren't built to do that. And what you do, you're built for it. You have the grace for it. So you have to make decisions to stay the course because you never know where this course is going to go. And that's what prophecies to me help me do for me. Now, other people, they don't believe in them. They don't, I live by them all my life. And it's some of them have taken years to do, some of them came really quickly. So therefore, you gotta go yonder to pray so God can work on you because He knows the plan, has from the beginning, now up until now, and nothing that's happened that surprised Him. So therefore, seek God, seek Him, ask, seek, and find. Ask. By the way, there's a new journal that I have, new devotional that I have coming out. Ah, it's gonna be a 5 set. It's gonna be a 5 set. Yeah. That's what happens when I go yonder to pray. That's what I get. Okay, you're right. 4 more books to go along with this series. You see that? They all gonna match. So pray my strength in the Lord. But you got decisions to make. And December is really not when I start making them, but I just continue each month. I'm making them. I really start this process for 2025. I tell y'all, I do it in June. I start in June. It's the reason why I keep saying wisdom because that's my word for 2025, giving me the wisdom to move forward. So I'm not getting any younger. So I have to put my energies in the places where I'm supposed to be and be ready for the places that He wants me to be that I didn't know that door was going to open. So help me to be ready for that door. So I have decisions to make, and I have to seek God for those decisions because I walk by faith and not by sight. I live by faith, and the just shall live by faith and not by sight. And you need God for that because you're not going to be able to go on your own. You're not going to be able to do this walk by yourself. It's going to take God to get this done. It's going to take God to tell us what our next is. It's going to take God. And then finally, destination. These are certain places He had to go. And there's some places, that Mary and Martha wish He had gotten where they was with their brother and He wouldn't have died sooner. But His timing, His ways, and our ways, His thoughts. But He said, I must needs go through Samaria. That's a destination I gotta have. That's where I'm asking Him for 2025 for myself. I've got a lot of things on the list that I've done in the past. But Lord, where do I need to be? Where's the new place? Who are the new people? Where are the new connections I need to make? Some connections I made, I'm like, ooh, that would have been great. But the cost of that was too high. I was like, I don't know. I'm not, I could do 10 things and pay you one. No. And I don't know you. As they say, we haven't tried this method. We trying to use armor and use tools and resources that we haven't tried. And you got a high price tag on it. Cost to be boss, but no. So that destination, where do you need to be? Where should you have been? Some people I've meeting, they still, oh, I was supposed to do this, but they made other decisions. They were grateful, but they made they had gratitude. They were thankful for God, but they made other decisions. They went in other directions. They did other things. And the destinations, you know, they may be a little late coming, but when they get there, wherever it is. And I'm gonna be honest with you, some destinations that you don't get to or arrive to on time, it's a one and done. You don't get to come back around though. Once a decision has been made, you don't get to come back around to that again. That close sometimes, not all, but sometimes that closes. Oh, what God has for me is for me. True, but you're still a free moral agent. You still can decide whether you want to obey or not. It's still gifts and callings come without repentance. But if you say no, you miss that. He told me 18 years ago, you don't marry Brian Royston, you'll wait 20 years before you get married. I said, excuse me, sir. He said, yes. That door for Brian would have been closed, but you have to suffer the consequences because you didn't arrive to the destination on time. And I could go on and on and on, but let me keep moving. That's my third point. So make it a December to remember. You're going to have to regroup, and you're going to have to revive some things, some habits. I know people go through, oh, we're going through consecration in January. Oh, I know we're going through, vision boards in January. Y'all gonna wait till January? You're not gonna ask him in December? You're not gonna ask him every day? You're not gonna ask him every month? What if the thing happens before the year ends? What if the call, the email, the connection you're supposed to make is supposed to be in December? It was supposed to happen now, and he's saying do it now. And you talking about I'm waiting on consecration to pray for a week, or pray for 3 days, or pray for 30 days. I know what consecration is designed to do. And yes, it's corporate. It's a community. It's sackcloth and ashes. It's denying yourself and killing your flesh. But some things don't wait for consecration. Some things for some people, it's immediately. Tomorrow about this time. And they were healed as they went, not when they sat and waited on. Right. So therefore, you that's the reason why you have to know him for yourself individually, because sometimes he comes for us individually and says, okay, that might have been for the church or the organization or the season of the time, but what about the season and time for you? What about the destination where he has you to go? And I know that's really kind of difficult for people. We like to go on groups, and we like to be in the know and on the group, but that doesn't necessarily work that way. It doesn't necessarily happen that way. And believe you me, a lot of things, and a lot of things that occurred in my life did not happen because I waited for the consecration, or I waited for the group, or waited for this one's approval. I had to move now. It was a life transformation. All I had was God. And I had my family, and I had a village, but all I had was God. I had to move when he said move. I can't wait till, you know, like the man at the pool. Oh, I'm waiting because the angel's gonna trouble the water. Okay, that's a great thing. But you could have been delivered before the angel came, because Jesus is here. Oh, novel idea. Jesus is here. So while we waiting on the angel to trouble the waters, and I could have done, no. You waiting on stuff, and God's waiting on you. Some of you are behind. Some of you past time. Way past time. You should have done it a long time ago. Yeah, but you still alive, you still breathing, you still here. So you got opportunity, but you need to move faster. It's not time to say, "Oh, I'm waiting on the Lord." That is it's sometimes a trick of the enemy, because he's already told you. And sometimes he's like your mama. My mama said, "Mama, can I?" You know how you go back and forth to your mom? You just delaying it. I done already told you what to do. Why are you acting like you don't know? You like you don't remember. That could get you some big trouble. Might get you a woman. know, you're irritating. You're irritating the person who has already told you what to do, and you're not going to enjoy the reap the benefits because you're procrastinating. You don't want to do it. I'm gonna leave that alone. You know why? You know why? Because I want you to live your best life, which is coming up at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on envision-radio.com. Download the free app. And then at 11 a.m., Spike Davis and Friends show comes on. Tune in, Last Music and More. Tuesdays, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Book Business Ball Show. And then on that same Tuesday, we're going to begin the Thrive in 2025 series, December 3rd. And my guest, Dr. Tajiri Brackens and Ms. Denola Burton and Ms. Allison Jackson are going to be joining me. They're HR and organizational leadership structure, for businesses and corporations. Man, we're gonna have that discussion. God brought them by my path. Let's have that defining work on Tuesday, December 3rd at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bring your questions, join on in, tune in. We're live streaming. So it'll be on Facebook, Julia A. Royston page. It will be on LinkedIn, and it will also be on YouTube, the Book Business Boss channel. So be sure and subscribe to the Book Business Boss channel on YouTube. I hope you're looking forward to it because that's just the first one. Then the 12th, Thriving in Business with me and Vanessa Collins, Thriving with AI, discovering AI. Some of you are like, why do I need it? Ooh, these things keep popping up on my software. What is that? And why does it keep correcting my words and get welcome to the 21st century? Thriving with AI on the 17th with Mr. Royce and Mr. Fox and Dr. Hassel, reigniting relationships with the Dixons, with the Woodards, and the Roystons. It's going to be fun. December is going to be great. I'll have some more in January, but child, we're not waiting to January. We're not waiting to consecration. We moving on. We need some get our notepad, get your pen, get your pencil, and let's go and let's be ready. Thursday, December 5th, I'll be with Community Connections Night at Johnson Middle School, December 5th from 5 to 7 p.m. So if you're in the area, come by. I'll have my books with me. And then Saturday, if you have not, this is the last writing workshop of the year. Write that book now. December 7th, go to roystonclasses.com. I'm closing registration at Friday at 5 o'clock. So you got till Friday, 5 o'clock. Jump on in. If you're in, you're in. My first pastor said, you will, you shall, you won't, you shan't. So you you either in or you out. This is the last one of 2024. And for more information, go to roystonclasses.com. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And so I'm always thankful. If you have written a book, thought about writing a book, all that good stuff, go to for a free consultation, go to talkwithroyston.com, talkwithroyston.com. And remember, all the online stores are 25% off everything. So it doesn't matter what it costs, $1 to a course. Use the code Royston Holiday to get the 25% off. It expires January 1st, 2025 at midnight. So you will all be blessed in all that you say and do. Let's see who's in the comments today. Hey, Miss Faye. Hey, Leah. How you doing, love? Miss Janice Carter, you doing all right? Oh, yeah. Yes, no, wait a while. Yes, Lord. I know that's right. Good morning, Miss Peggy. How are you, dear? I trust that this blesses you and all of those that are going to be listening on the replay. You all be blessed as well. I'm Dr. Julia Royston of BK Royston Publishing, Royal Media and Publishing for the Kingdom Ministries, building people to build the kingdom. You all be blessed and have a great day. Bye-bye. Hi, good morning. Good morning.